Hi everybody, it's Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. I am happy to be with you today, and today we have our live premiere. This is the card we're going to make. It's super cute and I absolutely love it. But I want to show you where it is in the catalog. So we're going to turn to that page and then I'm going to do a few announcements. So it's on page 61, and if you haven't thought about this adorable stamp set, check it out. It's a really nice price point. It is $49.50, which is a lower price point for a bundle that has quite a few dies in it. So if you haven't checked it out, please do so. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about joining my team, because I would love to have some new members on my team, and the more the merrier, of course. So if you've thought about joining and you've been following me for a while and you think that you might like to be a part of a team that gathers monthly, that does fun challenges, that hangs out together and does really cool stuff online, just hit me up. We have an amazing join offer where you will get all 5 of these ink pads. You'll get a pack of this designer series paper. You'll get all of these Stampin' Up markers, and then an assorted pack of in color cardstock. And this is the brand new in colors that just hit the catalog on May 1st. And then that's an $82 value. So you'll get $207 for $99, and you can pick $125 of anything you want. There's no shipping, and there's really no commitment. So if it's just basically like joining Costco and buying things at a discount. So I would love to have you as part of my team. We have a really fun group of girls, and we have a lot of fun together. So yeah, just send me a message at Kelly, K-E-L-I, at inkyhandswarmhearts.com, or leave a comment on the video. I would love to have you on my team. I want to talk to you about my Creativity Abounds PDF tutorials. I have 3 of them on my website at the moment. I have February, March, and April. We haven't done May's yet, but it'll be out soon. And yeah, if you're interested, it has 13 tutorials, some artisans, really talented ladies. I also have my paper piecing patterns if you missed out on the Easter or the Halloween. If you're local and would like to come to my card class, RSVP is mandatory, so you have to let me know you're going to be there so I can prep for you. But my next one is on the 18th of May, so I'd love to see you there. The next one after that is June 1st, 15th, and 29th. So that's the next couple months. We meet at a Mexican restaurant. We get a nice meal, and then we do some card making. It's really fun, and the group is amazing that always comes every single time. So you will join a nice little group of people who likes to have fun, and I know that you would enjoy it. If you vacation in the Virginia Beach area, I would love to have you join. Inky Hands Crew membership, if you have not heard about it, it is $7.99 a month, and you will get 2 video tutorials a week with the bundle of the week, or the stamp set of the week if it's a stamp set. So for this week, if you like this bundle, I have 2 videos on my channel, but you could get 2 more. So I would love to give you that. And if you follow me and use my ideas, I would love the support, especially if you're a hobby demo. I have a lot of hobby demos in my membership. They get lots of ideas, lots of perks. We do challenges every week. Lots of fun things we do with our group, and I would love to have you be a part of it. Like I said, it's the price of a Starbucks once a month. So for this month, you're going to get 10 videos if you join, because May has 5 Fridays. So it works out that way sometimes. But literally, like, it's $2 a week. All right, guys, thanks for listening about that. If you missed the past 2 weeks of videos of mine, I did the Love Latte, Love You a Latte, and the Filled with Fun bundles. So check those out. I want to thank everybody who helped me reach my challenge and purchased from me in the month of April. There's 2 new kits in the collection. We have Hello Hollyhocks, which is a $14 kit, non-stamping and absolutely gorgeous. And then we have City Sites, which is also amazing, which would be perfect for scrapbooking for anybody who has visited any kind of major city, right? This one's $21. It comes with a city stamp set, so this one's pretty amazing. And if you guys are interested in scrapbooking, I was a scrapbooker first, so I love to scrapbook. And if you are interested in a scrapbook club, send me a message at kelly@inkyhandswarmhearts.com, Kelly with an I. And let me know that you're interested, because I am starting one and I would love to have you be a part of it. Let's go ahead and get started on our cute little card with the mouse. So we are using the postage dies. They are the ones that look like little postage stamps, and I did try to make this mouse into a little stamp. So we're gonna work on that today. I'm gonna pull everything out of the way. I do need to pull this out because we will need it, and I will be die cutting a couple things. So let's move this stuff out of the way. We're gonna start with a piece of gray granite, and it is cut at 4 inches by 11 inches. And we are gonna give it a little, whoops, there's my measurements for you. I always write them on the back, and I must have stuck it on there instead of on my card. That's funny. So we're gonna go ahead and burnish our piece, our card base, okay? So here is our card. It's gonna open like this. We have 2 pieces of cardstock, Basic Gray and Petunia Pop, that are gonna form our background, and they're gonna overlap each other slightly. So the Basic Gray is 3 inches by 4 inches, and I'm gonna grab my silicone mat because we're going to attach this one on, and then we're gonna stamp on the Petunia Pop. And then we will add that one. I don't know what I got on my cardstock there, but something. There we go. So there is our basic gray layer. Let's stamp our Petunia Pop. So we're going to use the little heart stamp that's in the set. Really, really cute. I'm going to grab a scrap piece. And we're just going to get our heart stamp, and we're just going to stamp all over, turning our hearts all different directions. We don't want them all looking the same, right? So you gotta put them all different ways. And we get a cute little background with this. Whoa! That was crazy. That was really close too. I almost made a huge mess, but you guys are used to me and my crazy stamping. So I think we're good. I think I'm gonna put a couple right there. There we go. All right, so now we have our, and it will dry a little lighter. I'm gonna bring that stamp pad out in a minute again, but right now we're gonna close it because, as you can see, I am quite messy. Let's go ahead and attach our layer onto our card. And one thing that I am doing this catalog year is I am trying to use up all of my retired ribbon and embellishments. So if you see me use a ribbon that you cannot purchase in the store, just grab something from your stash that's similar and use it, because we got to use up our stuff. And I am a huge proponent of using what we have. So while I would love for you to purchase in my store, I also want you to use the things that you do purchase. So feel free. You don't have to use always the most current thing. All right, so I don't know if I told you the measurement on the Petunia Pop, but it was 2.5 by 4. No, yeah, 2.5 by 4. And then I have a piece here of gray granite, 1 inch by 4 inch. But before we attach it onto our card, we're going to grab this little 5-inch piece of matching Petunia Pop ribbon. Now, one thing that is true of me is I will always buy the newest in color ribbons, especially if they're brand new colors. So we're going to use some seal here. This is just Stampin' Seal. And we're going to add kind of a line of it here so that we can have something to stick this ribbon to, okay? So I'm just going to bring it from the back, from the front to the back. And hopefully, oh, look how crooked I went. But the cool thing is you can lift it up and then re-stick it down. So I'm just going to straighten that out. Actually, I did both of them a little crooked, didn't I? All right, let's try again. We're gonna start this in the middle. Hopefully it will work out. There we go. And then we're gonna come across. Don't pull it too tight because you don't want it to bow your scrap piece. But here is, goodness. See what happens when I paint my nails? I feel like I don't stamp the same. I'm only kidding. All right. So here is our piece. We're going to go ahead and add adhesive, and I'm not going to use seal for this. I tend to only use seal for certain things. I'm going to use my multi-purpose glue, and I'm going to trim this piece away because I frayed it and it's in my way. All right, so let's do wet adhesive, and I'm even going to put it on my ribbon because you can. It works. This glue is awesome for all kinds of things. It works pretty much for everything, which is why I love it. That's why it's called multi-purpose glue, right? All right, so we're gonna put this right here in the center. So cute. And I'm just gonna push down to make sure that the edges are adhered. We want to make sure we get good coverage and we attach both sides down. And then I always run my adhesive remover to pick up any extra glue that may have oozed out. All right, so we are on our roll. See how quick and easy this card is? Super cute. On the inside, we're gonna do a little stamping. So let's do that now. So we have a piece here that is 4 by 5 1/4 of basic white cardstock, and it is my liner. And you can see here, I stamped my little mouse, and then I stamped my sentiment for the inside, and some hearts above it because it is so cute. So we're gonna put our mouse there. Look at how much lighter it fades when it has sunk into the cardstock. Pretty cool. All right, let me get my silicone mat here. Not silicone mat, chamois. My silicone mat is out. So the sentiment says, so it's there when you need it, because the outside says sending a big hug. And we're gonna bring this to the center of my white. Try and do your best to center. Okay, and then we're gonna put one little set of the hearts to continue the hearts to the inside, right above your sentiment. Told you we would be using Petunia Pop again. Let's go ahead and clean everything. We're gonna use it one more time for our sentiment on the outside of our card. The one that says sending big hugs. I gotta find it. Where is it? Here it is. Sending a big hug. Okay. I didn't think I was going to be able to find it. So let's go ahead and stick this while we have it in the middle, inside, not in the middle, inside our card. You want to leave that little 1/8 of an inch all the way around border. And you can use your little roller if you want to. Whatever works to get your piece down. You can see how it's already fading. It's not as dark as it was. It's pretty cool, I think. All right, so now we're going to work on our little postage stamp right here. So this is kind of ready for the postage stamp. I'm going to put it to the side. All right, and I cut from the dies. This one, where is my piece? Here we go. Which is the largest of the rectangle ones that nest, but not the two biggest, right? So the next one down, and it's the biggest one of that. So we're gonna cut that one. And then my Petunia Pop cardstock that goes over the top of it. This one is 2.5 by 1 5/8. I felt like that was the right dimensions to make the inside of my postage stamp. But before we attach it or do anything with it, we are going to take our piece and we're gonna attach the little postage mark. So I'm gonna grab my mini machine and I'm gonna grab my dies. My plates. So I need plate number 1, plate number 2. I'm gonna add our little postage. Just make sure that it's in that corner there. And then I'm gonna add my second number 2. And we're gonna, whoops, I'm moving already everything that happens when I use this machine. It moves everything around because I'm gonna leave that like that so that I can have the big reveal. I'm gonna put these in there. And I'm gonna try and straighten my mat because I'm sure it's crooked now. Okay, so we're gonna reveal our piece and see how it's such a cute die from that set. So it has a little butterfly in it, but we're gonna change that up, okay? We're gonna put this back in our dies. And we're gonna stamp below that, sending a big hug in Petunia Pop. And then we also are gonna attach a small die cut heart from the dies from this set. So sending a big hug. I'm gonna bring this down because I need to see what I'm doing and I wanna put it kind of to the right. We need to leave room for our mouse, right? There it is. So I wanna cover up the butterfly because I want it to go with the whole heart theme. So we are going to use this little heart. Close this. We're gonna add a little bit of glue to our die. And we're gonna use our tweezers to attach it. So I'm gonna cover up the butterfly and then you'll never know it was even there, right? It's gonna look like it's this cute little heart postcard. Look how cute that is. Adorable. All right, so our mouse, I have already stamped him and die cut him out, but we're gonna color him together so I can show you how I colored him. So the first thing that I did, I'm using gray granite for him, light and dark. And then I'm gonna add his heart in dark Petunia Pop, and the pink is light, pretty, and pink. Then I'm gonna do the inside of his ear, his nose, his little hands, because mice tend to have very pink hands and feet. So I'm gonna add the pink to there. So I'm done with that one. Let's do the heart. We'll get that part out of the way. And again, this will also fade, not quite as much as the ink inside, but it'll be lighter than this color. All right, so now we're gonna do, I'm gonna start with the light gray granite, and I'm gonna go around my little mouse. Start with the ear. We're gonna shade his little face, his tail. Another reason I use the bullet tip for small coloring pieces, I just think it's easier than the brush. All right, so we got him completely covered in the light gray granite. And I am going to come back in and shade him in the dark. So I'm gonna just bring some color around that ear there on this back one. And I'm gonna come around his face and I'm going to add just some scribbles. Just around here, around that heart. Okay. And then I'm just leaving a little bit light, and then I'm just gonna come here and I'm going to add just little strokes. I want him to look a little furry, but I don't want all of him to be dark, okay? I wanna leave some light on him. He's kind of two-toned, okay? And so there he is. I'm gonna add a little more darkness to his tail. I think his tail's gonna be darker. All right, and there's our cute little mouse. That's how I went ahead and colored him. We're gonna add some dimensionals behind him. For his tail, we're gonna definitely need to cut some edge pieces because it's long and skinny, and I definitely want it to have a little bit of support. So I'm gonna add these little edge pieces that work perfect with the tail. And then I'm gonna cut a couple of them for the feet area because obviously we want him to have some support there where his feet is. And then one more for his ear. Just the one ear, the one that's real thin. And then we're gonna fill in with mini dimensionals after that. I like using those edges. If you guys watch me at all, you know that I use them often. I really like to give a lot of support to the things that I color and lift up. So yeah, I go through a lot of edge pieces and dimensionals as a whole. All right, let me get my take your pick tool. We're almost done. This is so cute. So we're gonna remove all of these little small ones. They're harder to get off, actually. I'm gonna make a little pile. So I'm gonna try and get those off first. And then I will come back and do all the mini circles or hexagons. All right, our little mouse is ready to go. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. We're gonna add him on to this. Actually, let me add him at the end. Let's glue this down onto our postage frame. And then we're going to put dimensionals. Such a cute stamp, right? Oh my gosh, I love this. Turned out so cute. All right, so let's add dimensionals on the back. Gotta pull the big ones out. And we're gonna, I think I'm gonna go 2 minis because you guys know I can't help myself. All right. All right. It's like a disease. It's like a dimensional disease. But I will tell you, my cards do not sag. All right. I feel like some ice cream today, guys. What do you guys think? Should we have some ice cream together? I think I'm gonna get ice cream today because I'm kind of like craving a little ice cream. All right, so right here, we wanna kind of put our little postage stamp to the right. I kind of have it a little bit top of center, and I want this a little bit onto the petunia pop. So just go ahead and attach that down onto your card. I have a little bit of glue residue or something, I don't know, so I'm gonna try and remove that. And then our little mouse, I already pulled the backs off of him, but I want to add him, and I want to put him right next to the sending a big hug. Look how cute he is. I'm loving this. So precious. Okay. We're gonna add some older embellishments that I have lying around. They're called resin heart embellishments. We're gonna use some white ones. So we're just gonna add a few, maybe right there, right here. I wish we had these all the time. I think we should definitely have heart embellishments constantly. I love hearts. All right, so there is our little heart embellishments, and this is such a cute card. I hope that you enjoyed learning how to put it together. We used the postage dies, the Send Hearts and Hugs bundle, and I hope that you enjoy this cute little card that says sending a big hug, so it's there when you need it. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. I will read those and answer them. I hope that you enjoyed hanging out with me while I put together this adorable big hug mouse card. And if you want to be a part of the Inky Hands crew and get 2 more projects with this bundle in your inbox tomorrow, make sure you subscribe tonight so that if I receive your subscription before I send out the newsletter, then you will get it. So don't waste time if you're going to join us. Again, it's $7.99 a month, and I would love to have you be a part of it. Don't forget, I will post Tuesdays live if you missed it right up here, so click that right after this video, and I will see you soon. This is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. Happy stamping!